So Brittany Renner, y'all, this Instagram chick basically went to Jackson State, Jackson, Mississippi, where Deion Sanders is the head coach. And I think they got like an 11-1 record or 12-1 record. They're doing pretty good this year. Last year, they wasn't all that. So she went to the college. She basically was the public speaker. You know, when it comes to somebody like her, a lot of people have an issue with someone like her, especially going to these colleges. You know, she was trolling earlier, I would say a couple weeks ago, on her Instagram with a booty tooted over, acting like she's out there to scout all these young dudes, all these young men. And it ain't no secret that she's a troll, a whole walking living troll. She was trolling with Kevin Samuels, trolling with PJ Tucker, and I say she was trolling with these guys at Jackson State a tad bit. But here's my thing about it. There's two ways to look at it. You can look at it from a standpoint of saying, you know what? We laughing at you, not with you. And on the other side, I'll say I'm here for it. The reason why I'll say I'm here for it is because a hard head make a soft ass. A lot of times our uncles, our cousins, our fathers, our brothers, our OGs, a lot of them try to put young men on game. All the time. You see this crap every single day. But how many times do young men actually take the time to listen to these men until they get burnt? It takes them to be a PJ Tucker to get burnt and walk in life and get on social media and start acting crazy, and then you pretty much hate yourself or you regret the situation because you went into a relationship or gave your energy or your money and your time to a woman like this chick right here. And I'm not the person to hoe hate, because I love these hoes. Because at the end of the day, man, you know, I don't do none of that. You know what I mean? Everybody out here, we all love these hoes on the low, some kind of way. Just like how these chicks love these sex symbols and all that. These dudes ain't got nothing to offer to these chicks. They just like them just because of what they got to offer physically. And that's what she is, a walking physical product that you got to pay for. You know, it's crazy, man, because these colleges, man, they really, really fell off for real. When I was in college, there was never a time where it even would have been considered for this type of chick to even come on campus and start giving advice to young men. That ain't it right there. And this just goes to show how our thinking is and what a generation is right now as we speak. You see, we cater too much to the likes, the views, and the clout, and we do it so much that we allow filth in our lives to give us advice on how to maneuver through this thing. And that's the problem I really got with this video. It shouldn't take her to come on college campus to tell these young dudes what to do. It shouldn't take all that. Hell, you got Deion Sanders sitting right there. You got the whole GOAT. Why you need her? And as she was speaking, look, man, them dudes were just thinking about hunching at the end of the day, bro. Yeah, she was probably talking some real game and talking about you really don't know who really love you like that. And when you reach adversity, who's really for you? Of course, we all got that. But it's just sad that we live in a world where people who really don't really bring no real value to the ecosystem. Meanwhile, we X out all the people who got 40 likes, 400 likes, 13,000 followers or 1,300 followers. We X those people out, the people who really bring real tangibles to the world, and we just act like we don't even see them. We throw them to the side and say, you know what, man, we don't even want nothing to do with you because we don't respect you because your clout just ain't big enough. And that's just sad, bro. You know how many good people in the world that really got some things to offer to you and to your kids and to your aunties and to your uncles and to your brothers and your sisters and your mama and your daddy and all that other stuff, but then you choose to go out and get you a Brittany dang on Renner. That's where we at now. We going this far with it in the game. And this is what I said, man, you know, it had gotten to a point where I've said it years ago. I don't even know what this world gonna look like 10, 15 years from now. And even right now, it's effed up right now. All these savages and people that don't give a doggone, and all these chicks that feel like, you know, they gotta take a man money and not work for nothing, and all these guys that feel like they wanna run up in your grandma's house and it's cool to kill your homeboy, and we praise murderers and all these people that don't mean nothing to the ecosystem, don't bring no real tangibles. Those are the people that we respect. And then we get online and ish on people like her, but look where our actions are. Our actions are bringing her on campus and having them speak to your son. Meanwhile, she's scouting for the next one. That's the crazy part. It's just very unfortunate. If you really look at the video, man, it was a guy right next to her. It was Deion Sanders to the left of her, and it was a guy with his arms folded. He was looking like, would you look at this here? Look at this here. You don't even see real comedians even go to colleges no more. You don't see real poets go to colleges anymore. I'm gonna tell you when I felt like the generation changed. The generation changed, I would say in 2015, when I went to Hampton University and I had to host a show for Lil Durk. It was me, Lil Durk, and Seven, and maybe somebody else, and I was the host of the show. And I remember walking out there, man, on stage, and I remember those kids had their phones up, and I'm telling you, bro, I was doing my jokes and everything, and you know, it wasn't the fact that I wasn't funny, but these kids were literally robots. And I'm like, oh damn, I'm finally here now. I'm finally at a point where I'm looking at whole robots, and these are Chief Keef kids, you know what I'm saying? These are, you know, these are the savages. These are the savages kids. And these kids right now are in their early 20s. And they're actually watching this video right now. So who are we to tell these folks on how to maneuver when they were conditioned a certain type of way, and then when they get grown, that's all they freaking know. So when they get in their early 20s and they've been listening to gang and teach them all the wrong things on how to maneuver through life, what do you think they're gonna do? How do you think they're gonna think when they get on college campus? What do you think they're gonna request when it's time? Sad world we live in. It is what it is. Hey, just make sure it ain't you though. You know what I mean? Just make sure you don't fall for the bait. That's all we can do right now. Keep your people close and closer. And that's all I got to say, man.